It's good to be here in the new year. I hope you can hear me okay. Yes, as Tiffany said, today we're going to make little personal guest towel cupcakes. And the great thing is there are no calories in this, but you can put them in your bathrobe and have, when you have a party or something, and have all your guests use their fresh little towel. To create these little towels, what you're going to need is a Big Shot machine, and you need a die with the cupcake pattern on it. You need a piece of mat board, or you can use paper, and I'm going to place them on my die, both of them. I can run them both through, and then my top piece of the sandwich and bottom piece of the sandwich, and I'm going to place them in my Big Shot and roll them through. And when I'm doing the mat board and the paper all at once, I like to run it through twice just to make sure that it all gets cut, because that is thicker than normal. And so I just put that aside, and then there we go. We have our little cupcake. Now today we're only going to use this piece. We really don't need the bottom part of it, and we don't need the candle. So I'm just going to, you can use paper. I'm going to use mat board today just because the dies were designed to be used with mat board. So what I'm going to do is just make little score things along the lines here. And I'm going to take a piece of score tape and run that right here. Now you can decorate these if you want. You can stamp on them, you can write people's names, do a monogram, whatever you want. But I'm just going to assemble them. I'll tuck that up. And there we have our little cupcake. So this, as you can see, took like a minute. The next thing that we're going to do is fold up the towel. Now there are two different kinds that I have here. Actually, the cheaper brand washcloths, and I just got a batch of them at Target. The cheaper ones actually work better. They fit better inside. As you can see, these were one of the thinner ones. This is a puffy one. That is a nicer quality washcloth. So whatever you want to use is great. The thinner ones are kind of easier to demo with, so I'm going to use that. You use the inside, and you fold it in a triangle. And then about every inch, you're going to start rolling. Just like that. And just kind of tuck that little piece in there. Now you have a long piece, and you're going to start rolling it. And you can do it pretty tight. Depends on how thick your towel is, or washcloth. And you're just going to roll it to the end. And then what I like to do is I take a rubber band and I wrap it around the bottom just so it doesn't come undone. And depending on how big your rubber band is, you can either double it or not. And then you go under the cupcake roll and just kind of push it out a little so it looks like icing sticking up. And just fiddle with it a little bit, but that's basically it. And then roll this down so that you can't see it when you put it in the container. But you just take your little cupcake here and stick it in, and I mean, that's it. There you have it. Your cute little cupcake. And people don't like to use them, though. I had them for an event that I had, a party or something, and I had a cute little display of them, and nobody wanted to use them. They used the towel hanging on the wall. But they really are cute. I had an order, which the slide that Tiffany showed you was for a shower, or an anniversary party. A woman ordered 25 of them, so I took a picture before I mailed them out. So you can, yeah, that's it. So that is it. That's all there is to it. I mean, they're just I did them in pastel because I painted my bathroom in these kind of notes, but they're fun. And then I made a little stand actually out of this is just a plate and a candlestick, and so I just kind of put them on here. And then I had another plate that I put underneath, and I arranged them under there. So they're just kind of fun.